Hey YouTube, acoustic day again. So this is a Fender Malibu, quite new. I think it's only maybe 2, 3, 4 years old, something like that. So kind of like a wee bit like my Gretsch, Sweethearts of the Rodeo type vibe, but with a Fender headstock. I'm going for, or it's actually, notice there, it's got a built-in tuner, which is handy, and obviously a bass, treble, and thingy EQ for the undersaddle piezo. Designed in Southern California series, made in Indonesia. Serial IWA 2015. Could be 2020, could be 2015, maybe 2020 with 3 years old. Yeah, something like that. So I just had this in for basically its initial setup. Shaved the bridge down a little bit, get the action low, so it's now pure. It's nice speed metally. But I've got an awful lot of time for these wee guitars rather than being the full size one. I actually just sold the full size Westfield. It's like, how often do you have to really be that loud? I suppose you can. I just tend to batter acoustics all the time. They sound great when you batter them. Yeah, so I'm going to say, as usual, you can look up the specs of these things and actually find the truth, but I'm just going to have a look at it and tell you what I think. So the neck is mahogany, I think. The body is, I don't know, because it's painted. Yes, so slightly interesting shaped bridge, not just square. It's amazing how wee things that just putting a wee curve there just makes it more interesting, doesn't it? And then it's got a slightly different. That's a wee bit of a bum there, the scratch plate. If you, yeah, if you cover up that bit, see, it's like a bum. Yeah. So I'm going to plug it in and have a wee bit of a jamboree. I think. Again, my pedal board seems to be working again. It's like, I wish it would just break and then I'd have to take it all to bits, but it seems to be. I don't even know where this one plugs in. I don't even know if it works. The tuner works, so I'm assuming that it does work. And obviously, rather than stick it into a PA or an acoustic amp, it goes into an orange 30-watt rock machine. Unclean though. Okay, they're notched. The volume controls. Bit of reverb on that, seeing as I've got using effects anyway, or using an amp. Very loud. That's speed, not volume, no? Bear with me. I always worry about these things when the volume's down really low. Like the volume in that drum pedal is like at 1 out of 10. Worry about that. Might sound better to the bass amp actually. Sounds more like an acoustic to the bass amp. double tracking. That string slipped quite a bit. Strings I just put on it. Stretch your strings in. Do as I say, not as I do. I think this guitar's just taking a wee bit of a while to get back to being alive again. Maybe take a wee bit off the truss rod. Oh, or maybe take a bit off the truss rod. It's totally fretting out. There's always a bit of a compromise when you got it playing like a neoclassical speed metal machine, and you actually want to hit the strings hard. Like, oh, both of those things. So it's a wee bit more. I mean, I think the action in this, I've got it down at like. I just decided to see what it would take. Yeah, I want a 1 millimeter action on an acoustic is, yeah, you can do all the almost that kind of stuff. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm 8 minutes in. That's not too bad. Obviously, I'm going to get the wee red bass out because and then I can overplay for a wee bit. Oh, I actually got offered to. I might be depping in a blues band for a couple of rehearsals. That sounds like fun, just for a laugh, like. How in tune are we? Not very. Not that far out, really. At the sort of bit where you can bend the strings to make it in. Rather than just a wee bit flat, you can bend them to make the note rather than. Well, that's loud enough. going to try and put a backing track in. I just decided I was going to put that one there. Sorry, I got a wee bit carried away there. I suppose try the heavy metal fuzz pedal on the acoustic. really aggressive fun pedal was probably just going to feedback. Or maybe not, because I said it would. Maybe just better acoustic. So, quite a lot of fun to be had. Quite a lot of fun to be had with the loop pedal and the bass player and that wee mooer drummer pedal. And even having just an acoustic and just playing lead on it with a distortion. I don't know why I've never really thought of that before. You can't play lead guitar or like distorted fuzz pedal guitar on an acoustic, which you can't, but just did. So there's something in there. Maybe I've put a little bit more effort into bending it. Yeah, so Malibu, didn't turn into as much of a review of just a jam, but then you got to hear it. So I talked to you about it at the start. Yes, I don't know how much these are. These are one of those ones that folk buy as a travel guitar. No, not what I would buy this for. It's too nice and expensive. If you're, I know for experience, if you're playing like out in a boat or something like that, you just need one that works. The intricacies of having a one that's going to get scratched and dented and stuff like that. Rather than buying a travel guitar, just buy this and then that guitar sold. The Westfield just sold earlier on. I was like, I'm just taking to go camping. I don't fancy taking my, a £500 acoustic. Perfect. And to be honest, it's not really going to notice that much difference when you're playing it in a campsite or in a loch or something like that, because you're sitting around the fire and you're all drunk anyway. So, plus you'd be a wee bit worried about it. Not saying that you're just going to destroy it, but one that kind of you bought for 60 quid or something like that. Don't you obviously still look after it, but it's not the end of the world if it gets a chip in it or a scratch or it gets dirty or whatever. But I bet you end up absolutely loving the guitar. But you see, after he's taken it camping and lots of drunk folk have been playing it, it'll have blown all the... It's like the grains in the wood on the inside. It's like dust goes into the pores of the wood, right? And the more you play it, the more it vibrates and all that dust comes out, and it'll it'll come to life. It does it the same with electric guitars, but it's much more so with acoustics. You know, if an acoustic's not been played properly for 10 years, after an evening, once you've cleaned it up, obviously, with a cloth so it's not actually dirty anymore, putting new strings on it, and then once you've had an evening of blasting it, everything, all the dust comes out of it, and all the woods gets used to being under tension and all that. That's very much what happens with electric guitars. I used to, when I built guitars from scratch, well, I didn't build the necks. I used to always have a jam with my pals, and I would always get my pal Peg to play that one for the night, and he would basically spend all night pure moaning about it, tuning, but I bet the following day he'd play it and it'd be pure amazing because everything had, all the bolts had been set, you know, now that it's been used to what it's doing, it's vibrating, everything just needed beating in. Rock on, catch you later.